Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. Picture that grabs and loaded. Why would all people look? Enemies, see activate my heat. Let us break the flame. Section, empty out my clip. That's how the day is. I'm singing games over. I'm the fuck this shit. Stop me, the stuff you bust out this shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming you back to DESI BRAWLS CHAMPIONSHip. Joining me is Coach T.Shaheen Kareem, and this is the fourth fight of the evening. Kashif Naeem from Team Fight Fortress versus Samiullah Farooqi from Team Shaheen Lahore. This is a mixed martial arts amateur bout at lightweight, 68 kilos. Coach, another soldier, another task. And what do you think about this? How's this fight going to play out for your soldier?
I'm excited to see how this fight plays out for both of these guys, because I haven't seen his opponent fight and I haven't seen Kashif fight ever, and it's going to be my first time. Let's see how it works out. Good straight punch.
Strong
and
overhand by
Samiullah.
Oh, Samiullah knocked him down.
He needs to shoot. There you go. There's the tie-up. Needs to trip him. Needs to trip him. There you go. He needs to pass the guard. That's what he should have done.
This is how you overcome adversity.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
That was a strong shot by Samiullah.
The thing about this is jabs. Jabs are your best friend, but against an overhand and a right hook, they're your worst nemesis.
Yes.
Good stand-up by Samiullah. Kashif needs to go into a front headlock position, pull his right arm out and grab Samiullah.
Oh, beautiful grip by Kashif.
If you just keep taking him down and keeps him down and recovers, it's going to be a good one for him.
Him out like this.
But Samiullah is adamant on escaping. If Samiullah turns the other way, he's going to be exposing his back, and Kashif needs to be wary of that. So you can see that right arm that Samiullah is left hanging in there. That's his arch nemesis at the moment. He shouldn't be leaving that arm there, because it's going to get armbarred. It's going to get armbarred. It's going to get shotgunned. But I don't believe Kashif should be going for a sub yet. He should be controlling him, making Samiullah work, make him use some of that big-ass muscle he's got on.
Huge hammer fist by Kashif. Wow, he landed 10 hammer fists in a row. He has him up against the cage.
He's going to flat him out. He should be knee on belly or front headlock right here. The guillotine is right there for Kashif. He's turning him around. There you go. Good mat return. He flattened him out. There you go.
Wow. Kashif is coming out on top.
Oh, yes. Kashif's got good ground control on Samiullah. And
Samiullah was going really well for the first 10 seconds, but then Kashif
he's got some
adversity.
nasty hands, man. He's got some nasty hands.
Strong
Kashif needs to pass his guard. Samiullah is a stocky guy. I don't know how his submission game is, but Kashif should not be in his guard at the moment. So he's doing a good job of controlling the hands, and now he's going to be landing in some shots. That's what I'm talking about. Kashif needs to be picky about these shots.
Yes.
You know, he needs to be picky about these shots. Make sure that he's ground and pound. It should be enough to do some damage to Samiullah so that he's tired out and mentally demotivated for the remaining of the fight after this round. Let's see how this plays out. Kashif needs to do some more before this round ends. And I believe Kashif has his game plan clear to him now. He shouldn't be... Oh, Kashif is trying for the Dagestani handcuff. Watch out for that right hand of Samiullah. Kashif is going to try and trap it and pass it to the right hand underneath his guard. But Samiullah is wary of it. He's a smart dude. He's not going to allow it to happen.
Kashif is landing some strong shots.
There you go.
He landed 4 consistently. Samiullah is in a bad position right now. He's getting
in a
tired.
bad position indeed, and he shouldn't be allowed to rest. Kashif needs to make him work.
Non-stop work from Kashif. Kashif is in the red and black, and Samiullah is in the green.
The guard is open
black.
Right there. The guard is open. See, this is the thing when you're so hung up on pounding the guy's face, and you don't even realize that the guard's open, and that's a chance for you to pass the guard and get into a better position actually.
10 seconds to go, and the round is over. excellent first round by both fighters.
There you go.
Kashif got rocked, came back. Excellent.
Came back strong. That's what
very
he should be
strong.
doing.
Very
Seriously.
strong.
This is an example, one of the key examples of how one should, you gotta, sometimes you learn your lesson the hard way, sometimes you should be, the first thing to do is just go and shoot.
Yes.
But for that you need to know your opponent's game, and you need to know his style. So when you're in a limbo, when you don't know if your opponent is a striker or a wrestler, you just sort of go on a limb there.
Yes.
And you try to now decide to do jab, cross and kicks and all of that stuff with him. But it was good response from Samiullah's part with that overhand that dropped Kashif.
Exactly.
And then knocked some sense into him that no, you should be shooting instead.
Yeah. And Kashif understood the game plan then and there. Smart of him. Smart of him.
And the difference between the wrestling was pretty evident because Kashif was able to take him down twice or even thrice, even after getting his shit rocked. So Kashif should be looking to clinch and tie up and take this fight to the ground.
Kashif's right eye is swollen from that overhand right. And ladies and gentlemen, the second round begins. Oh, Samiullah goes for the overhand right again.
Kashif is smart this time. Let's see how Kashif plays out.
He has him up against the fence. Aiming for the trip and boom, again.
I mean, it's like Samiullah has like zero to no takedown defense. Exactly. He should have put in some effort to defend that. So now Kashif needs to control him here. This is not a good position. Side control ain't that good for strikes too much. If he crucifies him, there you go. And that's what he did. Now he needs to make his strikes count. His head should be, Kashif's head should be across the bicep of Samiullah. There you go. Inside the bicep, it's outside, and his head needs to be on the floor.
And the ground and pound starts.
Oh yeah, it needs to.
Kashif needs to start unloading with these elbows to get the win. These are small distant hammer fists, but these are also effective as well.
They're not going to do much. They're just going to make the other guy tired, but the referee's not going to stop.
Let's just hope Kashif doesn't tire himself out with these hammer fists, but he's got good ground control, coach.
He's got good ground control. If he just sits here and transitions to good positions.
Samiullah desperately working to get out. Let's hope he doesn't give his back to Kashif. And Kashif
is in mount. Now this is Kashif's area. He needs to control his hands.
Yes. Samiullah desperately trying to get back up, but Kashif is unloading with these shots.
See, Samiullah is trying to trap Kashif's right arm with his left foot, the sole of his left foot. Kashif needs to lean. There you go. Now that foot's free. And now he needs to pound.
Straight punches, hammer fist.
The corner is counting him. This is any time the referee should step in.
Few more shots and it's done. He's got his right arm trapped.
Oh yes, this is a trap mount. Let's see if Kashif can capitalize. Kashif needs to get the referee's attention and finish this fight before the next round. Because who knows what the next round is.
Because Samiullah comes out guns and blazing in the beginning of every round.
That's typical Pakistani DJing for you. Playing music right in the middle of a fucking fight.
Just trying to hype up the fighters in between the fight. Huge shots by Kashif. A few more shots and it's done. Kashif needs to...
The referee should stop this fight because the guy on the bottom is not doing anything. See, that's a clear sign. The guy is just trying to get the round. But what are you going to do? Like lay there for the 3 minutes entire round?
Samiullah must be exhausted by now, coach. He's eaten too many shots. Kashif's weight.
See that left hand of Samiullah that's going on the inside of Kashif's arm. Inside position is really critical for gripping. So if Kashif can get that right arm on the inside, swim it on the inside and start punching, it's going to be even much better.
10 seconds to go in the second round.
The referee shouldn't have allowed this fight to get this close.
And huge shots again by Kashif. And round 2 is over. Beautiful round by Kashif. A very, very dominant round by Kashif from Team Fight Fortress. Samiullah seems exhausted, tired. And like the first and second round, he's going to come out guns and blazing, Samiullah. But let's hope.
That one punch.
Yeah, he's got that one. He showed us in the first round. But coach, after two non-stop rounds of ground and pound. Do you think will he be able to maintain the same amount of power he did in the first round?
We can't say anything about that. Maybe he will, because he tried to escape, but not that much.
Yes.
That was like, that was smart and dumb on his part, because maybe he did not burn a lot of muscle, but he for sure lost both of those rounds unanimously to judges.
Exactly.
And I believe that Kashif is as tired as well, chasing and hunting that finish. He should have relaxed
What should
more.
Samiullah do in the first minute to get the W, coach?
What he needs to do is knock Kashif out, or he needs to make his
maintain
distance.
the distance and knock him out. Samiullah seems a bit fresh right now.
Oh yes, he is, because he didn't do much. There you go.
That
Another
first
stupid
spinning back
decision.
fist.
Kashif needs to go behind his back.
Oh, beautiful game plan by Kashif. Kashif is on point today. Gets dropped in the first, dominates the first round.
Samiullah's corner is calling for a triangle and armbar. If it would have been there, he would have done it in the first and the second round. I believe it's going to be difficult to pull that off in the third round, unless you've got a trick up his sleeve left that we don't know of yet. Because so far Kashif is on top, and Kashif is doing what needs to be done. Okay.
Kashif now is looking to land these punches
Kashif
from
is
a
going to
distance,
look to, and the
these
pass is
power
going to look.
shots.
Pressure the players. Yeah.
Samiullah's going for the armbar.
He's going to have to go behind his back.
Yep. He needs to transition and get his back. Oh, he's got it, coach. He needs to get the hooks in now. Oh.
Scramble, dirty, ugly scramble from the back to the mount. Let's see if Kashif needs to maintain this position for this entire round. He just needs to maintain position. He's won the fight already.
Yeah, Samiullah with the deep breaths. Oh. Having someone on top of you is grueling, and when they're grounding and pounding you, that's the worst. It takes everything out of you. But Kashif is performing extraordinary well. He understood this fighter, he understood his opponent's game plan, and he acted accordingly.
Oh yes, he did. Game planning can save your life.
Exactly. Samiullah is trying to shrimp, he's trying to get out, but he must be exhausted after two non-stop rounds. And here is the small hammer fist with the hand control. The corners are shouting. They want their fighters to win. Samiullah's corner is starting to give up now. They're quiet. They're not giving any direction.
They're just hoping that do something.
Some miracle happens, but strong shots by Kashif.
But this is where your athlete needs you the most.
Exactly.
If you know anything about the game, this is the time where you yell your heart off. You make sure that you convey every possible message you can to him, so that he has one clue to get out of there. Otherwise, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah. Strong shots again by Kashif. Kashif is working non-stop. Long distance, short distance.
If he just manages to maintain this position, he is going to win this fight for sure. He does not need to do anything. He has proven what he needed to prove. The onus is on the other guy's part to now do something to win the fight, because he's been laying on his back the entire time,
I think
expecting for Gabriel to step in.
I think the referee should stop it.
But the Angels are busy. It's weekend anyway. They're busy chilling, man. They ain't coming to save your ass.
Yeah.
You got to do something, Samiullah, to get out of there. So this is even if the fighter is given. See, fighter's fighting in there. He hasn't given up.
Yep.
Silence on the corner's part is very demoralizing for the fight at this moment.
That means the corner is also given up. So of course the fighter will also. And Kashif with the strong shots to end the beautiful fight. A beautiful performance by Kashif from Team Fight Fortress. Got rocked in the first, came back up on top, dominated 3 rounds. And let's go to the judges' scorecard for the decision. Coach, I think you've got this one in the pocket as well.
Oh, yes, I think we both got it in the pocket after the second round.
Excellent, excellent performance.
It's a clear cut. God bless you. Push off.
Team Fight Fortress with the dominant performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by unanimous decision is Kashif Naeem from Team Fight Fortress Islamabad.